Right, so hello everyone and welcome back to another PlebPod episode. It's your favorite podcast back, and today there's only three of us because, quantity is not always quality, so... What? Don't look
Well,
at
I
me
mean,
like
that's
that.
just a massive fuck you to everyone else, isn't it?
I was gonna say.
It's fine, they'll deal with it.
Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
and yeah, we were programming this podcast, and apparently César
he's
has a
Pepper.
story for us.
He's
Oh, yeah.
Pepper.
No,
I'm Shane, and the other one's César. By the
And-
way, thanks for doing that introduction, Pepper.
I haven't done
Disclaimer,
this in a long time.
disclaimer, my voice is slightly fucked because
He's a party animal.
a couple days ago I went to a football game followed by getting drunk,
And burnt.
and I yelled my lungs out. Now with
So
that,
before you go into that story, sorry, César,
go on.
he has another story.
Do I?
Because he's stupid, and he burnt his feet.
What?
How did that happen?
Right. So I went to the beach as one does
No,
when it's hot outside.
can relate.
I applied sunscreen to the entirety of my body except one part of my body, the tops of my feet.
Right.
Guess what part of my body I burned? The tops of my feet.
Moron.
Imagine that.
You fucking idiot. So,
well.
as the pale white boy that I am, if I go out into the sun for a matter of 2 minutes, I'm on fire.
Yep.
Now, César, you said you applied sunscreen to every part of your body. Does that include the penis and cheeks?
No, because those were protected by my shorts.
Ah, touche.
Yes, Shane, as one usually does. I don't know how you
Not
used
if
to...
Not if it says. Where did you go? You said a beach, right?
Yeah,
It didn't say it was a nude beach.
it could have been a nude beach. Yeah,
If it was a nude beach, you'd probably have to put
Put
sunscreen on
on the
your
cheeks.
cheeks and whatever you have in the middle of your legs.
Yes, I have cock and balls.
Do we even have one of those here?
Well, cock and balls.
Well, I'd imagine we have 3 of one and 6 of the other.
6 penises, 3 balls.
Oof, Jesus Christ. You know what? This is already derailed. Jesus fucking Christ.
How many holes do you want to fill? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Right.
Fuck's sake.
So, gentlemen, I have a story to tell you.
Yeah.
The other story.
Yes,
Which
the
also
other
involves
story.
the beach, apparently.
Yes. So yesterday, I went to have a walk on the beach with a friend who needed to vent about some stuff. So we sat down, we talked for a while, and we had decided to leave. So we got up, we picked up our stuff, and while we were on our way out of the beach, I don't exactly know how this started, but from my understanding, there were 2 groups of people. One with four people, 2 girls and 2 guys, and the other one was a little bigger, like 8 people. I don't know how many guys or how many girls, but it was a group of 4 people and a group of 8 people. One of the girls from the group of 4 apparently pulled the hair from one of the group of 8, from a girl of one of the group of 8,
I'll do it.
and started calling her a whore.
Yep.
So one of the guys from the group of 4 pulls her away so that, that they can go on about their business. And, a bunch of yelling starts, usual girls bickering shit. Until the girl from the group of 8 calls the girl from the group of 4 a whore. And her boyfriend starts giving her shit and says, "You fucking whore, I'm a drug dealer. I'm not afraid to shoot you. I have a gun on me. I'm not afraid to shoot you." And at this point, me and my friend just look at each other like, we need to get out of here ASAP. So yeah, So the girl from the group of 8 tells the guy who just told her he'd shoot her, before your girlfriend calls me a whore, I suggest she looks in the mirror. And a bunch of unintelligible yelling goes on for about 2 minutes, and the two groups go about their business. About 5 to 10 minutes passed. Me and my friend were just about getting to my car, and we notice that the two groups somehow ended up close-ish.
Somehow. Mysteriously. The world will never know. So I suggest, why leave when we can watch the shithousery go down? So what do? From the safety of a car.
No, not from the safety of a car. So what do? We, boys? I'm back. So what do
I don't know, are you?
Hopefully.
Holy shit. For context, César's internet just took a massive dump.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, you won't notice it on the actual thing, but
Okay.
shit happened.
What do? We go to a coffee shop and we get 2 Cokes, and we head back to where the two groups were. Like, just, pretending we're just taking a casual walk. So, at some point, an Audi blitzes off at the speed of fucking sound, because it's a very straight road. Pepper should know it.
Yeah.
The fucking Audi just blitzes off and then just comes to a dead stop. And the 4 people inside the Audi start calling a friend that was on the street. And like a minute after this, a fucking BMW shoots across the street, hits the Audi on its side, comes to a dead stop as well. And then people from both cars come out of the cars and just start going ham on one another. So at this point, we were like 30 odd yards from the 2 cars where the whole shit was happening, and behind us, the friends that were left behind, quote unquote, start running towards the scene and start joining. And me and my friend are just there watching, and all we hear is, "Don't pull the knife out! Don't pull the knife out!" Because apparently one of them was armed with a knife. So keep in mind, this is a street where people actually live. So the ruckus makes people come outside to see what's happening. Police is called. However, the police only arrive when me and my friend had decided that enough was enough and that we should actually leave. So I enter the motorway, and before entering the motorway...
Are you still walking at this point? Because if you're walking on a motorway, that would be incredibly dangerous.
No. By this point, we had gotten back to my car. Yeah. So before entering the motorway, I had noticed in my rearview mirror that 2 police cars had arrived on the scene. However, while on the motorway, on the opposite side of the road, a 3rd police car was on its way. So I thought, hang on, shit is still kicking, let's go back.
For fuck's sake, César!
Yes! So we go back, and we don't get out of the car this time, we just pass by. And lo and behold, there were 4 police cars. So a 4th police car that we didn't see arriving had arrived somehow. And I don't know if people were arrested, but holy shit, whoever called the police either made it look like it was a massive crowd, or, the police thought, well, if they're fighting and there's knives involved, better send a lot of men, because there were at least 9 or 10 police officers on the scene.
Yeah, usually they'll probably throw up a bunch of cars and then gradually they'll leave one by one once they assess how bad it is.
Yeah. So basically, two girls were calling each other whores, and then it almost ended up with someone being stabbed.
Nice.
Like, fuck me, Jesus Christ.
I don't understand what's wrong with people.
That's the living definition of that meme. That escalated quickly.
Oh, it absolutely escalated quickly. Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
And boy, did it escalate.
And boy, did it escalate. Like, from hair pulling to knives being involved.
Why are people so stupid?
If Pepper, if we knew the answer to that, life would be so much simpler. Exactly.
I don't get it. First of all, why is there hair being pulled from a group, like, out of the blue?
I mean, I assume there were past grievances for this to kick off.
Mate, just fucking let it go.
Let it go.
No,
Let
people
it
don't know
go.
how to let go. That's the thing, boss.
Well, Len with Scar, he didn't have an issue letting Mufasa fall. Let it go!
Pepper! My childhood trauma is not a joke. Fuck!
Mate, it's... I swear to God, people need to be put in check.
Oh,
Like,
I mean, it sounds like people were being put in check by the base of that story.
by the police. Because clearly they were not getting anything out of it other than don't put your knife out. That was the only thing they seemed to agree on.
Oh, God, my eyes.
oh God, your eyes.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I think I'm going through a phase. Oh, it's either a cold or hay fever. And the more that I have it, the longer I think that it's hay fever, which is
That's not
not
good.
normal for me.
It's also not good.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Mm.
Because, ever since the sun has come out and the weather has got warmer.
sun?
Yes, the
What's
sun, the big round thing in the sky that we're told not to look at because we'll be blinded by it and it's really bad for your eyes, allegedly. And it offers heat.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, I'm sorry to cut you in, but every time someone says the sun, all I can think of is that moment in the Friends series where Ross goes to Chandler saying, I went to the tanning place your wife suggested.
Was that place the sun?
The sun?
And it's
Yeah.
always,
It's one of my favourite scenes.
every time someone mentions the sun,
Whenever
that is
I
my
see that,
first thought.
whenever I see that clip up on like Instagram or something, I always watch it and I always laugh because it's just. Was that place the sun?
The sun?
It's just funny
Mate,
every
it's
time.
so good. It's so good.
But ever since it's got warmer and the sun has decided to make an appearance from behind the clouds, I've had a blocked nose, I've had a runny nose, and my eyes fucking about.
Have you considered that maybe you're allergic to the sun?
That would be
Then why has the allergy taken 23 years to come out?
Well, because some of these things take time, boss.
I have literally been laying in the sun down by the river and it's been fine.
Or
But
has
this year, this year, we just decided no.
The River Thames, which looks like shit.
Yes.
Oh, so just like ours then.
Yes, absolutely.
It's sad.
It's really sad.
It is really sad. Because of how much people fucking dump crap in it.
And probably
It's not
literal
blue, it literally looks like poo water.
Yeah, not
So does
relatable.
ours, to be fair. That's very relatable.
You go out and look at the ocean, it's got a nice blue colour
Sometimes.
to it.
When, there's petroleum boats crack in half. In the coast of somewhere. It's always in the coast of somewhere as well.
It is, isn't it?
Maybe they should keep off the coast.
Probably. Who knows?
It would be smart.
Groundbreaking revolutionary information here. Listen to
Stay
Pepper,
off
ladies
the
and gents.
coast.
Imagine that.
Top tip for boats are like
Boats.
Stay off the coast.
stay off the coast.
Start building the marinas away from the coast.
Now that's an interesting take.
You guys have. Oh, go on.
Yeah, go on.
No. I was going to change topic. You go on.
No, I'm just saying, if there's like probability of an accident with the boat because it's a rocky soil that is closer to the fucking sea level, whatever, just build them further away. And build like a little bridge to the land. But stop breaking shit and polluting shit.
We
Enough!
don't do that here. We don't do that here. We are
I mean, you
very
can't-
much with pollution.
Yes.
We're
Pollution
not
is
talking
key.
about city skylines.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We know how terrible you are at that.
The game
Wait, it's
that-
coming
that
from
they don't
you!
play.
Coming from you! You piece
I'm
of
great
shit.
at the game.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
But you know how I assume you guys dream.
Yeah.
Very little, surprisingly enough. I don't know why.
I had a dream a couple of days ago. César would have heard about this already.
Okay.
What's the what is up there as pathetic dreams for you?
Oh, I know the one you're on about.
What's what's up? What's probably one of the most pathetic dreams you've ever had, Pepper?
I mean, while Pepper thinks,
Well, Pepper
Yeah,
thinks I'll
yeah,
explain
go
this
for it.
dream.
I once dreamt that I was having a wank.
Nice.
Did it follow up in real life?
Did the
No, it
dream
did
come
not.
true?
No, it did not.
Did the end result of the dream come out
No,
in real life?
no.
Because that's the thing sometimes.
Yeah, I know. It's called a wet dream.
Yeah. So my dream was not a wet dream. Now I had a dream a couple of
day.
nights ago that I was on Amazon browsing, and I bought a new graphics card.
Okay.
I bought a 3080.
Okay.
I then the dream carried on for me being in possession of the graphics card, and then me switching out the graphics card for the one that I currently have in my PC.
Right.
And then that's all I can remember of the dream right now. But why the fuck am I dreaming about changing my graphics card for my PC?
Subconsciously, that's what you want.
And for some reason, the PC was on
Okay.
whilst I was changing it.
Right. Yeah. That's probably the part that makes the least sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole thing doesn't make sense at all. I don't know why I'm dreaming about changing the graphics card.
I wouldn't say that's necessarily, like, weird. I mean, maybe it's a
a
desire
little
of yours to upgrade your PC. I don't know, but, like,
It's a little weird.
like, mate, I mean, like,
Come on.
one of
I don't know. I
Go
don't
on.
know why I decided to leave the PC on whilst I was changing it, though. Now, because obviously this is a dream, this will happen in very quick succession. I don't think there was a phase where I turned the PC off for me ordering the graphics card, it appearing in my possession, and then me changing it. At no point was the PC turned off at the point of during this dream.
Okay.
Lovely.
Because
Like-
obviously it's a dream.
There's one particular dream that's really sticks out to me, from when I was a kid, and this was at the old house. So basically, to sort of explain the layout, the two bedrooms at the time there was only two bedrooms, and they were both next to each other, and they both connected to a corridor
Okay.
that had a bathroom on the right side, and then the hall with the living room afterwards and the kitchen, whatever. Not relevant. So basically, my parents would leave, sleep.
Your parents would fuck. Nice.
Maybe sometimes.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Allegedly.
My parents would sleep in one, and then I would share the other one with my two other sisters.
Hmm.
And we'd have a bunk bed with like a drawer bed underneath.
Mm-hmm.
I'd come out for the third. And I usually would sleep on the top bed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, this is so stupid. One of those times, I dreamt that I was on the bed. The bedroom light was off, but the corridor light was on because we usually slept with it on because it helped us falling asleep, whatever. And for some reason, all I remember is a fucking... You know those very cartoonish portrays of a ghost?
Yeah.
Which is basically a white blanket?
Yeah, or white sheet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just have that image of a ghost, really bright, white, coming out of the bathroom.
Okay.
And fucking climbing to my bunk bed, and I'm just there like, can you not?
Do you remember how old you were?
Mate, I must have been like 8 or 9.
Oh, so you shit yourself.
Oh no, I was absolutely terrified.
Mm-mm.
But like, it's so stupid because it was literally like the shape of a blanket and everything, like those cartoonish portrayals of a fucking ghost.
Mm-hmm.
But that terrorized me so much.
I mean,
But it was so stupid. Why is it coming out of the bathroom?
Have you speaking of bathrooms and dreams? Have you ever fallen into the trap where you need to pee in a dream?
I don't think I have.
I've never fallen into that trap because I always know it's a trap.
I have fallen into the trap quite a few times. The last time it's happened, this was actually quite recently. I remember dreaming that I needed to pee, and I was trying to find a place to pee in the dream.
Okay.
So I was searching around for a dream. I was searching around for a dream. I was searching around for like a bathroom to obviously pee in, and then I just woke up and I needed to pee.
Mm-hmm.
It's a dangerous game. Needed to pee in a dream, because I've needed to pee in a dream before, and then all of a sudden I felt this hot liquid in my crotch area in real life. It's a dangerous game you play, ladies and gents. Don't do it. Don't fall into the trap.
The reason I've never fallen into the trap is because, fun fact, I'm a lucid dreamer. Meaning I can control my dreams.
You know what?
Yeah,
I feel like sometimes
that's
I
the
can
thing.
do that, but it's not always.
So, it's something that everyone can do, but I can do it on command.
But that's just not fair.
So basically,
You get to have sex with like Jennifer Aniston or something.
I could if I wanted to.
Unbelievable.
So I don't always do it because lucid dreaming is very tiring and you're supposed to rest while sleeping. But the perks of being a on-command lucid dreamer is that, let's say I'm having a dream and I'm about to fall into the pee trap. I can take control of the dream at that moment and just decide not to take a piss at that moment. Which is really nifty.
That's just unfair.
A little bit, yeah.
Like, I feel like I've definitely made some conscious decisions while dreaming.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was waking up before I peed myself.
The thing with lucid dreaming is that you in actual lucid dreams you don't just control your own actions. You control what's happening around you.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
It's like you're God. And it's both a blessing and terrifying.
Yeah.
Because basically, I could just decide I wanted to be in London, and I'd be in London. Like, poof.
I feel like the thing with me though is I can only take control of certain aspects after I get into the dream. So the dream
Yeah.
selects itself,
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, that's
and
another
then
thing.
some things I'm able to like control.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't want to
It's
go
like
into
loading
that
into a game.
area. Let's go to the other one.
The way that you phrase that the phrase, not phrase, phrase, the way that you phrase that makes it seem like you've got like it's like a video game screen where you've got
Yeah.
fucking like list full of scenarios.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the game just picks a scenario on its own. That's what I'm imagining for
Yeah.
you, for the way that you phrased that the dream picks itself.
The way
Right.
I could. Nice throw. The way I control my lucid dreams is basically like playing a game where I just load into a level, and then I just control it like
You get a
debug.
loading screen.
No, I don't, sadly. And then I just control it like a debug menu. Like, I want, like, what characters do I want to appear? And there's just a drop list.
Nice.
Nice.
It's really bizarre. Like, I don't do it now as often as I did when I was a teenager, which explains why I was always so fucking tired as a teenager.
Now, you said that this was tiring.
It's extremely tiring, yeah.
How so?
So basically, the reason why scientists think we sleep is basically imagine your brain as a trash can. No offense.
Makes sense.
There's a lot
Over
of
the
garbage
day-
in here, to be fair.
Over the day, your that trash can fills with junk.
Yep.
And basically what sleep does is it gets rid of the junk so that the following day the trash can is empty for you to refill with junk while you're awake. Which is why sleep deprivation often leads to us not being able to retain information.
Makes sense.
So basically, while lucid dreaming, your body is asleep, but your brain isn't, because you're consciously controlling it and what it's doing while you're dreaming. So you're basically not letting it get rid of the junk. So your body gets rest.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Your body gets rest, but your head doesn't, and it affects your body as if your body is tired.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's it's a weird feeling as well.
Do you ever wonder what you look like when you sleep?
I don't need to wonder because I've seen pictures and videos.
Oh, nice.
The perks of being in a relationship.
Honestly, I think the way you wake up sometimes, I think, tells the whole story.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've woken up where I have had this pillow down here.
Okay.
I've got no idea how.
Well, you know.
You see this the duvet over here?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that will be on the floor.
Ah,
The
yeah,
whole
interesting.
thing. This is a double bed.
Jesus
The
Christ.
whole thing will end
It'll
up
be
on the floor. Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ, mate.
And I just don't know what I do. Like there was a time recently where the whole duvet was just a complete mess.
Interesting.
And I had a rough sleep that night because I woke up like twice. And
Yeah,
my mum
that'll happen.
came in and asked, "What the hell have you done with your bed?" And I said, "Well, I just had a disagreement with it last night. I had a terrible sleep, so I decided to take it out on the bed."
Of course.
But I think I take up a lot of space when I sleep.
That'll explain it.
Because I like this morning, for instance, like I usually go to sleep on this side of the bed. Today I woke up on the other side of the bed. You can literally see I don't know how well the camera will pick this up, but there's literally like a U shape,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
U shape
Yeah.
on that side from where my head was.
Interesting.
Because I just woke up on that side of the bed.
Yeah.
I don't know how I ended up there.
But you
but-
did.
I'm not exactly a calm sleeper. Oh, and I obviously talk.
Do
You
snore?
guys have heard. Oh, you guys will have to put up with this when we visit, by the way. But apparently I do shout and scream whilst I'm asleep.
Britney Spears, is that you?
That's a terrible joke. But apparently I do shout and scream when I'm in my sleep.
Interesting. How have your neighbors not kicked you out?
Because I don't have a choice.
You know what? Fair point.
No,
That's like a them problem.
that while
I don't-
sleeping, yeah.
I'm actually a pretty calm sleeper.
No.
When I sleep on myself, not on myself.
How do you sleep
How do you
on
do
yourself?
English,
do you do
motherfucker,
that?
do you speak it? Right. When I sleep by myself, I take up a lot of space on the bed. When I sleep with someone else, be it a woman
Or men.
or men, when I share a bed with one of my mates.
Or a dog?
No, I don't share a bed with animals.
Rude.
Very rude. I agree.
Pepper won't have a
actually-
choice.
I actually don't take up a lot of space on the bed when I sleep with company because somehow my body knows not to move so as not to disturb the other person. I don't snore. I don't talk while sleeping. I don't shout. I don't scream or shout. Most I'll do is when I'm ill, I'll cough while sleeping. That is all.
Nice.
Okay.
Although
We'll pretend
apparently
like we listened to
there
half
was
of it.
this one time. Oh, well, I was saying I don't
We heard
snore.
bits
No,
of
we
it.
got the gist of it. We got
Yeah,
the gist of it.
Right. The one exception to that is one time I was sleeping with my ex-girlfriend, and apparently I sneezed really aggressively while sleeping. Like, you know, one of those aggressive dad sneezes.
I don't know if I've done that.
I'll be
Oh, and
honest.
fun fact, it didn't wake me up. Because I don't remember that.
Oh, I'm a deep sleeper. I will
Oh,
sleep
so am
through
I. So am I.
thunderstorms and everything.
I'll be
Yeah.
honest. I have quite a few interesting experiences. Because
By
usually,
the way, hold
Go
on.
on.
Sorry, Pepper.
Yeah.
By the way, sleeping with pets. Personally, I enjoy.
Okay.
yeah,
Having visited family members who have dogs and cats. It's just, I don't know, a bit more comforting.
yeah.
In my opinion.
no, I totally get it. Yeah. No, basically,
So fuck you, César.
What do you mean, fuck me?
Fuck you.
What have I done?
Haven't slept with a pet, clearly.
No.
Don't sleep
never
with a
have,
snake,
actually.
though. Don't sleep with a snake. Pepper,
no,
Good
that
advice.
could be dangerous.
Good advice.
Basically, I mean, especially in these kind of days where it's really hot, and
Yeah.
I hate hot weather.
Yes, same.
I move about a lot when I'm on my own.
Mhm.
That's why I also wanted to upgrade from a single bed to a double bed. It's a lot
Yeah.
more comfortable, and
Yeah.
it helps when soft comes about.
Can't relate.
However, when I go over there, the story's a little bit different.
So,
Yeah.
Mm.
Because you have a bed, a double bed.
yeah.
I think it's even a king size bed. No. Not sure now. So, the bed will have a certain width. What? Yeah. 1/4 of it is for me. Because
Yes.
I know the 3/4 are going to be for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you put Lucifer in the mix.
He puts himself.
Fair
I'll be
point.
honest. But fortunately for me, usually goes to Soph instead of me. Which is good because she's usually a lot colder than I am when in bed. She sleeps with a lot more stuff than I do. And to a point where during winter we have like 3 or 4 blankets. She's with a polar pajama or whatever. I'm literally on boxes.
Sweating.
Sweating.
Oh no. No.
And the fucking heater will be on as well.
Oh good God.
Like, the house is cold, I know. But fucking hell, could you not roast me while I'm here?
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously, I don't move as much. I turn around a
Because
lot.
every now and then you'll fall
but-
apart.
Yeah, definitely that. But I just need to change sides, but I change it without moving my placement in the bed. While sometimes I'll be hit by a swinging arm or a cat jumping from one side to another. And the best part is, it used to happen a little bit more, or at least I used to notice it a little bit more in the start of the relationship. She would usually talk a fair bit during sleep. I guess lately I've just been too tired to even be awake to know that. But she used to talk about, and one day we were just sleeping, and she literally just shouts, "Hey!"
Yo.
I turn around, completely like startled, and I'm like, "Is everything okay? Are you okay?" And she's like, completely sleeping, and I'm like, "Bitch! Fucking scared the shit out of me right now, and you're not even awake. Could you please not?"
Unlucky.
And then, like, a couple minutes later, I wake up for God knows whatever reason. I turn back to her because it's, time to change position again.
Mm-hmm.
And she's asking for pancakes, and I'm like, now?
What the
Like,
fuck?
are you sure?
Pancakes? Okay.
She's just still sleeping. And I'm like, right, time to turn
That's
around because I
that's
can't
a
do
very
it.
slow thing to do
It
when she's
is.
awake, let alone
Oh,
she's
mate,
asleep.
Sleep.
There were some very interesting conversations where I genuinely thought she was sulking. So I talked back and didn't get a response. I'm like, are you ignoring me right now? Or what's happening?
What have I
here?
done?
But yeah, that hay one fucking scared the shit out
Yeah,
of me.
no.
Screams.
That'll-
Hey!
Like,
Oh,
yeah, God. Not
This
fun.
one time with a girl I occasionally sleep with. We don't talk about it. I'd rather not go too deep into it.
nice.
But
Are you sure about
The-
that?
yes, this one time, we were asleep, and it was really hot, so I was over the covers, just in a t-shirt and boxers,
Yeah.
and I was laying belly up,
Yeah.
like just starfish position, because it was
Yeah.
really fucking hot and I wanted to cool off.
Surprisingly comfortable.
Fun
Surprisingly
fact, I can't
comfortable, yeah.
sleep with my belly up.
Really?
Yeah,
You can or can't.
can't. I
Interesting.
either need to sleep on my side or belly down. I can't sleep
Interesting.
with belly up. I don't know.
Shane
It
looks
just
really
messes
confused.
with my brain.
You're a broken man.
I have.
Yeah. So, out of nowhere, I just feel myself being slapped straight
Yeah.
on the face,
I know the
like
feeling.
smack, So like I wake up like startled. I look over to her, and she's sound asleep.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, did she do that on purpose? And she's pretending to be asleep, or was it accidental?
Is this
So,
a hint?
So to test, I go up, I go have a wazoo in the bathroom,
Nice.
and then I come back, and she's still sound asleep. So I
I
lay
would
back.
just smack her back. Bitch.
So I lay back on the bed, and she looks over and goes, "What'd you get up for?" So I look at her and I'm like,
Or you just slapped me.
"Bitch, you slapped me." She was like, "What do you mean?"
No, it didn't.
Exactly. And I'm like, "You did." Like I was just here chilling, and you were all like, "Boof." And
I have visual proof.
I wish I did. I really wish I did, but I don't. We eventually came to the conclusion that she was dreaming that she was in a fight, and her body involuntarily, like,
Nice.
actually portrayed one of the slaps that she gave to the person she was fighting, and it landed on my face.
It's like when you got a dog asleep and you can see the dog running in a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They actually do it.
it's really cute.
It is. Do you guys have so Pepper has said that he sleeps basically in shorts. I do the same. Basically all through the year. Because I like my if I had the choice I would sleep naked. But I don't want things being seen.
In case of an emergency.
In case of
Someone walking into the
yes.
room.
Yes.
Fair point.
So do you sleep with feet out?
No.
No. However, when it's like really hot out, and I still decide to get into the covers, I'll have one foot out because it helps me fall asleep.
I can't sleep. I can't sleep with the feet out. I'll just put the whole leg out.
Yeah. I mean,
Nice.
usually it'll be. Here's the weird thing. So, I prefer to go to sleep without a shirt on, but when I'm in the bed, I prefer to have my top half covered with the
Yeah.
duvet,
Yeah.
and then I'll just stick a leg out. Or no,
Yeah.
I'll stick both legs out because my feet get hot. I'll just be honest. My feet get hot under the covers at all times during the year. So I'll just sleep feet out. My legs out.
Gentlemen, thoughts on people who sleep with socks on?
No. What are you doing? No.
Pepper.
You sleep with your feet out, but you sleep with socks on. Make that make sense.
Not always.
Not always to what part?
Like, there's a couple. All right. So
You're a disappointment.
we have different seasons. Okay.
Really?
Well, no shit.
Is it sock season?
So, autumn, winter, and spring, for the majority of it, I will probably sleep with socks on.
What's the
Because
point in
I'm
living?
listen, especially winter, I'm sleeping with proper pajamas. And I tuck the socks on top of the thing, so I make sure there's no cold getting in. Okay? I like to tuck everything in because it gets really cold sometimes.
Technically,
deal with
cold,
that.
technically, cold doesn't go anywhere. Heat just moves out.
Exactly. But I don't like it moving out.
He wants to keep the heat trapped.
Yes.
Exactly.
However, during the summer, obviously sleeping with less clothes on, less stuff on the bed, sometimes I'll take off the socks. But it will depend on if I'm bothered to take off the socks for some reason or not when I get home. Right now, I'm doing 4 to midnight shifts. I literally get home, I take off the suit, get a t-shirt on, and go to bed. That usually just doesn't involve taking off socks, but if it's hot enough, I'll probably take them off and just sleep just with a t-shirt when we're not. But it depends. It's just more I don't like to walk around without socks in general.
Not even your own house?
No, because, I mean, have you seen how dirty the floor is?
Well, no, because funnily enough, your camera doesn't point to the fucking floor, and also I've never been to your house.
And there's a reason for that.
Well, I mean, here in this household, it gets cleaned. So the floor tends to be pretty clean.
The window's always open. So there's always shit coming in.
My window's open! All the windows are open right now, it's hot!
Exactly.
What? What's your point?
Floor's getting dirty. I don't like it.
Usually I'll just avoid having socks on if I can.
Yeah, same.
Because it's really uncomfortable to have socks on.
Yeah.
Mate.
Hang on. And knowing from personal experience, I know how bad mistreating your feet can be later in life.
Also, you said when you get home, do you not at least change the socks, or do you just keep the same socks on?
I'll probably just keep them. Because, now listen.
Let your feet... You've just done an 8-hour shift at work.
Let your feet
breathe.
I've spent about 6 hours sat down, not doing anything.
Your
Can
feet
find
still sweat, boss.
Pepper, do you take the shoes off when you're sat down?
No.
Exactly. Let him fucking breathe when you get home, mate.
Listen.
The shoes and socks are the first things I take off when I get home.
Wait, this is going to the other thing that was being said. One of the things that confuse me the most is the people who wear like normal sneakers and whatnot without socks. That confuses the shit out of me because I've tried it once and it's so uncomfortable when you start sweating from the feet.
I can agree with
and
that.
it just goes to the sneaker and it's like, first, the smelling is going to go through the roof.
Yeah.
Number one. Number two, you just feel a fucking river on your fucking feet all the way until you get home.
You sound very passionate about this problem.
Third of all, you just can't even walk around anymore because you've already sweated your feet beyond belief. And there's no logical thing to do other than wash them. Other than that, I mean, I won't be able to do anything else because it feels so unnatural, so uncomfortable.
I was going to ask you about socks with sandals, but you wear that, don't you? Or socks and flip-flops.
When walking around the house.
Just wear flip-flops!
Because it's the same thing again.
They do the same job as the socks that you don't want to touch the fucking floor with. You've got that fucking protective surface of a flip-flop between your feet and the ground.
I just use these.
Yeah, that's a
but
slipper.
The thing is, right.
Oh yes, flippers.
This shit.
Slippers.
You look how fucking dense that fucking material is. Why are you wearing socks?
Because this is gonna make my feet fucking sweat. I'm not having any of it.
So your solution is to put more material between your foot and the slipper?
Yeah.
That makes no sense! It doesn't make any sense!
My money don't jiggle. It folds.
Oh, man.
I'm just vibing.
Stop. This is a serious matter. That Pepper's wrong.
I'm not wrong.
You're
and
wrong!
I'm sure there's people who agree with me.
Why do people... You got slippers on. Slippers do the job.
I usually do tend to agree more with anything that allows my feet to breathe. Because
Why are
is
you
really
so against letting
uncomfortable.
your Why are you against what? Why are you so against letting your feet breathe, Pepper? Go on.
Next thing we know, Pepper's telling us he showers with socks on.
That would be quite funny, wouldn't it?
No, it would be
No, it will be fucking
depressing.
concerning as fuck.
I've sort of had to do it at the gym twice because I forgot the slippers.
Okay, that I can understand.
But that was the only times I even did that. It was out of necessity. Other than
Gentlemen,
that, no. Doesn't
Thoughts?
make any sense.
thoughts on other gentlemen who go to public showers and are barefoot
Fine.
instead of wearing flip-flops?
You're gonna ruin yourself.
I mean, if you in the actual shower, I think it's fine to take them off. As soon as you get out the shower, put them on.
The
mean,
thing is, the floor will be the same across the corridor to the showers.
It's a really easy way to get athlete's foot.
I don't understand your point.
My point
The
is that-
bacteria will go around, regardless. So, using the slickers to get to the shower and then taking them off, it's not really gonna do much for you.
Then how are you washing your feet?
Mate, you take them out of the slippers, wash them, and
back
then
on the-
put it
That's
back
exactly
on the
what I'm saying! That's
No, but you
exactly
don't-
what I said! You take them off when you get to the shower!
No, but you don't put them on the floor.
Exactly. You keep them on while you're in the shower, and you only take it off to just wash the foot and then put it back on the
Yeah, that's
flip-flop.
fine. Yeah, that's fine. As you were. Carry on. What's your next?
When you lot were in school for gym class, did you shower?
But I'm going
in
to stop you
school?
right there. I'm going to
Go
stop you
on.
right there. We don't have a gym class. At no point
Okay.
was there a gym class.
PE.
PE, yes.
Okay, that's what I mean. I mean PE. Pepper's had enough. He's leaving the premises. Pepper has left the premises, folks. He's back.
Fuck's sake.
PE existed, yes.
When you had PE,
Physical education.
yes. Did you shower at school, or did you wait for the end of the day to shower in the comfort of your home?
Comfort of home.
I
Interesting.
never touched the showers at the school.
Yeah. Because, mainly because you're surrounded
By
by
men,
a bunch.
Boys.
boys, even.
Yeah. Like 30 to 50 odd fucking other boys. And
Not comfortable.
No.
yeah, and trying to do that when you're going through that phase of coming to terms with the rest of your body, as well as
Mainly the size
having
of your penis.
30 odd. I was fine with that. The 30 odd fucking sets of eyes, maybe looking at you, is not something I wanted.
Mate, usually I would be already going dressed, prepared for PE, for the whole day. Just because the least amount of time I got to spend in the dressing room, the better.
The better. Yeah.
Yes. I
It
agree.
really wasn't an environment I was comfortable with.
Um.
Not a single bit.
In middle school, I would shower at school, but that was because I was the only motherfucker who actually did that. So I was by myself in the shower.
Fair enough.
So it was fine. in high school, that changed because first time I tried to do that, other classmates were going to the shower, and I decided to nope out and shower in the comfort of my residence. And never again did I shower at school.
It just, I mean, honestly, there's nothing wrong with showering at
Oh
school.
no, absolutely not.
But I
Yes,
just
there is.
feel like it's
It's
if you
uncomfortable.
have the chance to do it at home,
Just do it
Just
at
do it
home.
at home.
it will be more hygienic.
You'll be more comfortable.
You'll be
Yep.
more comfortable. Because, I mean, let's be honest. People, and I feel like maybe girls will even be more comfortable than boys in this situation. For
Yeah.
some reason, something just triggers in our brain to just classify that as a hostile environment.
Yep.
Yep.
And it just, no, it's not good for you. It's not good for your mental health because you always have like some pain, some like weird fear in the back of your brain. And like, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. And to this day, I've started using the dressing room to change and stuff, but I still don't shower there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, even to do it at gyms, sometimes would pain me sometimes.
Yep.
But, yeah. And it's only because it has individual showers, you know, because if it didn't, no chance.
Yeah.
Open showers
No,
for everybody.
One
not
thing I
gonna
did
catch me
enjoy-
in that.
One thing I did enjoy about
Was open showers.
no, one thing I did enjoy about PE was, well, I usually didn't change in the locker room because, like Pepper, I would go dressed for
I didn't have a
PE.
choice.
But I usually did go into the locker room with the boys TM because, you know, there was always some horsery going around. There was always that one guy who smoked and always decided to turn his deodorant spray into a flamethrower.
Oh yeah.
There's always that one guy.
Yep. No, I know what you mean.
Fuck's sake, yeah.
Hey guys,
got a-
want to
they
see
got-
a magic trick?
They got a lighter and a fucking spray and
Yeah.
it just went.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. I know
Yeah.
that one.
Of course I
Right,
know him.
culture.
It's me. No, I wasn't. It wasn't me.
Oh man, it was never me either because I've never smoked.
Nope, me neither.
No, neither.
All the times I smoked, it was cigarettes that I borrowed from other people.
I mean, I was just about to say the no smoking crew, but you just ruined it.
I mean, to be fair, I
Well-
tried it twice.
All right. Okay,
Don't
just me
recommend.
then. Just
Don't
me then.
recommend.
Shane?
Just me. Okay, cool.
Not even weed, Shane?
No.
You're
None of
missing
that
out,
shit.
bud.
No.
You're missing
No,
out.
I don't
bud.
think he is though.
No.
No, because
I
I got high.
Alcohol is
Because I got
fine. I just
high.
won't smoke.
Yeah.
Alcohol. Will you snort
Anyway.
coke?
Anyway, stop, guys, stop listening to what César's doing. Don't.
No.
Just bleep it
Hey,
out.
I didn't say I snort coke. I just asked Shane if he would do it.
No.
You just get to a can of Coke.
I've had
Exactly.
coke come out my nose from laughing.
Who
Great.
hasn't?
Haven't we? Yeah, who hasn't?
Who
Fair
hasn't?
point.
Anyway, it is time, I feel like, to wrap up the episode. It's been quite
Good
a
idea.
lengthy one. If you have any... Look at
Goodbye,
Shane.
Shane.
If you have any suggestions for any topics you'd like us to talk about, feel free to leave them down in the comments below or tweet us or comment on any of the other social networks we're inserted into. Shane is already gone. César
he's up
and
analysis.
me are here to send you off then. I hope
Yeah.
you have enjoyed it. And obviously, don't forget to check out all of our gaming content as well on YouTube. And if you are in fact, watching the podcast on YouTube, don't forget, you can also listen to it on Spotify, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, and so many others. Links will be all in the description, and vice versa. César, I think it was all from us today.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see you all in the next one, be it the podcast or a gaming episode.
Shane, do you still want to say goodbye?
Bye! No, I think he does. Well done.
Nice. See you next time.
See you next time, everyone.